I want to talk to you about the best credit unions for business credit cards this year, okay? So here are the credit unions I want you to pay attention to. The first one is NavyFed. I mean, NavyFed is really fantastic across the board. Basically, you have business credit cards. Like they have actually two types of business credit cards. They have a MasterCard version, but also the Visa version. So the card is called the Gold Base Rewards. Okay. The cool thing about NavyFed is that you have the possibility to actually have a high credit limit. I mean, they will start you at between $10,000 and $15,000, and depending on your company's financial profile, they might actually increase you all the way to $100,000. So Navy Federal is really a fantastic credit union for business credit cards. The cool thing about the Navy Fed Gold Base Rewards is that you are able to actually get a pretty good, like a decent APR. So you're looking at 12 to 15%. So that's really good. And you also have a variety of benefits and features that can really help your small business this year. So you have, in terms of rewards, because this is a rewards credit card, so you have 1x points per dollar spent. And when you think about the features and benefits of this Go Rewards business credit card, you have no foreign transaction fees. So this card is great if you are going to spend, let's say, for business purposes overseas. There is no earnings cap, great for travel and expenses, and it's available as Visa or MasterCard. So that's kind of cool. You also have the ability to have multiple card holders. So that's really good. So you have up to 99 employees. So if you have a small business or you want to really sort of instill a layer of accountability in your team, you can certainly actually apply for this card, and Navy Fed will approve you, not a problem, okay? And what you will love also with this card is that you have the possibility to get things done fast. So you have flexibility in terms of reporting at year end. So when you file your taxes, your 1065, your 1120S or 1120, that's really good. So that's really good on the business credit card, let's say, aspect of things. But overall, when you think about Navy Fed, fantastic credit union, one of the best in the nation. The only thing is you have to be affiliated with the military, or you have to have someone who biologically or professionally is tied to Navy Fed. Otherwise, you can't really get in. That's really the thing. It's kind of hard to get in, but overall, fantastic business credit card. Another great credit union for business credit cards this year is Bethpage. So Bethpage Federal Credit Union is a fantastic like an institution, okay? And Bethpage, unlike Navy Fed, is actually open to everybody. So you don't have to be affiliated with the military. You don't have to have, like, there's no biology profession or, let's say, geography affiliation to qualify for Bethpage, okay? Everybody can get in through either a donation to a third-party charity or otherwise. So Bethpage actually has 3 business credit cards for you to choose from. They have a low interest rate business credit card. They have a rewards cashback business credit card, and they also have a rewards points business credit cards. The cool thing about Bethpage is that you have a maximum credit limit of $50,000. So for a business credit card, this is pretty good, especially if you have a small business or a micro business, or even if you are an entrepreneur. Okay, you have a travel assistance services, you have a purchase insurance coverage, and the Bethpage is really known also for accepting a pretty low FICO score. So the cool thing is that if you establish a great relationship with this institution, you can actually be approved for a business credit card real fast. Okay, so based on our investigations, an average credit score of 600 will get you in. Okay, will get you in, and you can probably get a maximum credit limit of $50,000. But on average, what we've seen is that $17,000. That's the average, $17,000. But overall, when you think about Bethpage, you have a solid financial institution that is great when it comes to banking. Also, okay, you are able to actually, I mean, you have on the banking side of things, you have no monthly maintenance fees, low or no opening deposits requirements, no transaction limits for a business checking account. So that's really great. Business credit card is fantastic, but if you are looking for, let's say, for opening a savings account, a savings business account, a business checking account, or even MMAs, you will feel happy because when you analyze what Bethpage is offering, Really, really solid. If you are looking for the best credit unions for business credit cards, I want you to really think about Connecta. And Connecta is one of those business credit unions. It's one of those credit unions that has a strong business offer. I mean, nobody talks about them in the news, but they are just fantastic. Okay, so kind of similar to Navy Fed. Basically, Connecta only has a one business credit card, but that credit card is fantastic and will accept you if you have a FICO score minimum 550. 550. So the business credit card at Connecta is called My Pro Business Rewards. So it is actually a rewards business credit card that allows you to have to get 3% cash back on office supplies, gas, and electric vehicle charging stations. So if you have a small business and you kind of have you spend a lot of cash, I mean a lot of you have a lot of a lot of expenses when it comes to office supplies. When you commute, if you're trying to really sort of solidify the way your team reports expenses, you will love this Connecta Business Rewards, My Pro Business Rewards credit card. You also have a 2%, you get 2% cash back on business, travel, and entertainment. So you can basically treat your customers with style. You have 1% cash back on everything else. So the cool thing is that, like Connecta is really, really great in terms of having no limit on the amount of cash back you can collect. Okay. So when I'm speaking about you getting a 1%, for instance, from advertising to utilities on everything, in between, there is no limit. There's no limit. On top of that, Connecta has given you up to 20% of your cashback rewards every single year. So that they call it the relationship bonus reward. So fantastic. When you think about this business credit card, the APR is kind of decent too. The APR goes from 15% to 18%, which is really great when you think about business credit cards. And the card has a no annual fee. Okay, you have a car rental insurance. You have mobile phone protection. We have integration to QuickBooks Online. You have TurboTax. You have mobile receipts. So that's really fantastic. Okay, but overall, when you think about Connecta as an institution on the banking side of things, a solid one also. Okay, you have a lot of great offers. For instance, you have business checking, business savings, business money market, business certificates. Okay, they charge you monthly maintenance fees though that go from $5 to $8, and you have a $2 out of network ATM fee. So just be careful if you are going to withdraw cash at a non-Connecta ATM. Okay, but the cool thing is that you can actually qualify for Connecta even if you're not in the specific geography. Okay, you can actually join. You can join Connecta by actually enrolling in the Innovation Society. This is a nonprofit, but yeah, fantastic. If you are looking for the best credit unions for business credit cards this year, I want you to think about Affinity. So Affinity is really a great institution when it comes to scalability. Okay, and they have a wonderful business credit card, and it's called the Affinity Business First Visa credit card. And so it is a card that allows you to earn rewards for your business. You are going to qualify for Affinity if you have a minimum FICO score of 625. Okay, so when you think about the Affinity Business First Visa credit card, think about a card that allows you to shop for your business, that has a low rate, no hidden fees, and you'll have a rewards program that lets you earn points for every purchase. That's really fantastic. So when I speak about earning points, you are looking at the up to 6x points. So you can earn 6x points by shopping at the Affinity Rewards website. You are able to get 5,000 bonus points with your first purchase. So this is a welcome bonus, okay? And you can redeem points for rewards. That's kind of cool. The cool thing about Affinity is that their points never expire, and you can redeem points on hundreds of great rewards, including travel, cashback, gift cards, and merchandise. And the point equivalent here is one to one. So 1 point for every dollar spent. Okay, no penalty fees, and you have a lot of other perks. For instance, you have security, you have savings, and you have peace of mind. So when I speak about peace of mind, you have emergency cash card replacement, you have purchase security, you have extended protection, you have auto rental coverage, You have travel and emergency assistance. So that's really fantastic. So this is really really cool. And so membership is a requirement to open a business credit card at Affinity, as with any credit union, by the way. So you are eligible to join if you work for a participating business, you are an immediate family member of an Affinity member, or if you belong to a participating association or club. So anyone can join a participation association or club to gain membership eligibility. You will need to open a share savings account with a minimum of $5. So that's the deposit you need to have. That account must remain open and funded as long as you are an Affinity member. So to open a business credit card account, you can contact the Affinity business team, or even, let's say, visit a branch. So that's really great, especially when it comes to flexibility. If you're looking for the best credit unions for business credit cards this year, I want you to think about NASAFCU, NASA Federal Credit Union. So NASA actually has a wonderful business credit card called the NASA Federal Business Visa Platinum Advantage Rewards Credit Card. Kind of mouthful, but hey, listen, it is what it is. You have a card that offers a competitive variable rate, exclusive discounts, and cash rewards for every purchase, okay? So what happens here is that you get business discounts and rewards with every purchase, plus no annual fee. So this is a card that really has the best of both worlds, okay? So you have credit transaction, $1 spent, 1 point. It's kind of similar to what Affinity, Connecta, Bethpage, or NASAFCU actually offers. You have cashback rewards for every purchase. You have a credit line up to $50,000. So $50,000, that's the maximum here that you have. And you have competitive variable rates, no annual fee, individual spending limit features, and you have free travel and emergency assistance. So that's really cool. And even better, when it comes to NASA, you have the ability to talk to someone directly by calling the company. So if you're interested, they'll get you in. They'll get you. You don't have to work in the aerospace sort of industry. Okay, you don't have to have let's say an affiliation to NASA. If you do, that's fine. They'll get you in faster. But if you don't have it, you can certainly actually qualify for a membership by actually going through let's say a third-party charity by donating $5 or $10 to a charity affiliated with NASA, and you're in. So I was just saying that it's just better that you contact NASA directly if you're interested. Basically, they are available at they are reachable at 301-249-1800 extension 204. So that's actually the desk that they'll have will answer all questions regarding this business credit card. Also, NASA Federal Credit Union is actually great when it comes to the banking aspect of things. So you have business checking, business savings, business money market account, but also business certificates in addition to the business credit card. So this is really good. And you have basically fee waivers that are available on all accounts, low minimum deposit requirements, okay? And the cool thing is that you have 3 free out-of-network ATM withdrawals per month. So this is really cool. If you are in an area where coverage is not there, ATM coverage is not there, you will have a reimbursement. So I just give you the top 5 best credit unions for business credit cards this year. So what are the details I want you to really pay attention to? The thing is, when you are looking for a business credit card at a credit union, first of all, you have to make sure that you are eligible for a membership, right? That's really the quintessential. That's the prerequisite. You have to make sure you are eligible for membership. And luckily, all the 5 credit unions that I just shared with you in today's conversation, they allow you to have a membership right away, except maybe a little bit NASAFCU. NASAFCU wants you to have a military affiliation to qualify. Okay, but the cool thing is once you actually pass, once you're beyond the membership hurdle, now you have to pay attention to the fees. How much is the credit union charging? What are the rates? And what's the access? Access is important in terms of the breadth and depth of the ATM coverage. Because the last thing you want is, if you have a business credit card from a credit union, that's kind of cool. But what if you want to also have a business account at the same credit union? Because that's really a prerequisite. Like membership is a prerequisite for you to actually open a credit card. So that means that when you have an account with them, you have to be able to have the right ATM coverage to use the card responsibly and properly, right? So also think about the credit limit that they are going to give you. How much they plan to give you? If the limit is too low, then it's not really worth it, right? Because otherwise, I mean, most credit unions that I've shared with you to this conversation, they give you a maximum credit limit of $50,000. Even though in rare cases we have seen that they can go all the way to $100,000, but you got to have the right relationship with them for a credit union to grant you that high of a credit limit. Okay, but so this is what you have to remember this year as you navigate the best credit unions for business credit cards. And please don't forget also the customer service. Customer service is really important in terms of you reaching out for a soft pull, for instance, or a card change or a credit limit increase. So how do you open a business credit card how do you actually get a business credit card at a credit union? First of all, you have to open a business account at the same credit union before you can qualify for a business credit card. Okay. So in terms of opening a business account at a credit union, verify that you meet the membership requirements to join. Complete the application for a new account and make a minimum opening deposit. It's usually around $5. That's really important to think about that. So you got to really sort of satisfy the banking aspect of things before you can qualify. And of course, when it comes to qualifying for a business credit card at a credit union or any other institution, you want to pay attention to things like your FICO score, things like your DTI ratio, your CUR ratio. You want to think about your objectives, how long you've been with a firm, and what kind of cash inflows are you contemplating in the short run. Okay, and are you looking for a cashback credit card, or are you looking for a balance transfer credit card? Are you looking for a rewards credit card, like a travel credit card? It's something in between. So you got to really see what you want exactly to make sure you get in the car that you really desire. And also, how many employee cars can the company deliver without charging you? Because you want to pay attention to that too. Because the last thing you want is to actually pay a credit card provider, or let's say a credit union, simply because you are using too much of their credit lines, right? But whatever you charge on this business credit card, please pay. You want to repay it at the end of the month. Okay. It's really important to really stay current when it comes to payment history, because otherwise you'll be destroying your credit score like crazy. So be very careful there. So, in closure, into this conversation, I spoke to you about the best credit unions for business credit cards. I spoke about the credit unions, the details, and the closure. So, in terms of credit unions, you have NASAFCU, Bethpage, Connecta, Affinity, and NASA Federal Credit Union.